Analyze API or IPU for each state in Malaysia and Indonesia. API has 5 levels that are good, moderate, unhealthy, very unhealthy, and hazardous. From this table, we can see that Malaysia was moderately polluted and there's only some states were in good air quality condition. It may be concluded that the air quality in northern area was clearly good, while for east coast and southern region were moderately polluted. Air pollutant index in Indonesia. Overall, it is shown that Jakarta had the worst air quality in Indonesia compared to other states.
Why different regions have different effect of haze? Haze occurs when smoke from forest fire and open burning combined with local air pollution of cities. Most burning have occurred on the Indonesia at Sumatra, especially Riau and Jambi, the Malaysian provinces of Sabah and Sarawak. These are the percentage of accepting directly for haze for Indonesia, 28%. Singapore 25.9, Malaysia 18.7. By 2013, these have risen to Indonesia 64.3, Singapore 21.4, Malaysia 13.8%. Why different other reasons why different regions have different effect of haze? Company, smallholder, and El Nino. This is due to the company and smallholder as they do not have the correct method to control the fire and will have problem of slash and burn because of the forest fire. El Nino was especially marked in Indonesia, where El Nino was cited cause in 21% of reference to blame and responsibility in 1997.
The haze is caused by the illegal burning of forests and peat on Indonesia's Sumatra Island to clear space for local and foreign palm oil plantations. This happens every year, and when this happens, the monsoon wind will carry the dust and smoke and also the particle over the cities. Negative externalities due to haze. First, risk to biodiversity and release of greenhouse gases, especially from long burning and field fire. Second, health hazard to citizens, especially young and old. According to Ministry of Health Singapore, short-term exposure to haze can cause respiratory symptoms and aggravate existing heart or lung disease. Last but not least, affects economic activity and tourism. For instance, agriculture, as it will disturb the photosynthesis process and also delay construction project. As for the tourism, according to Malaysian Association of Tour and Travel Agents (MATA), Deputy President John Tan, he said a prolonged haze will impact inbound tourism. He also said that if the haze worsens, foreign tourists will return to spread word about the situation here, and this will affect our tourism industry.
The purpose of Ministry of Energy, Science, Technology, Environment and Climate Change to establish the Cross-Border Haze Act is seen as a very reasonable action at this point. With the assistance of this act, it will be able to establish the enforcement of the abuse and improvement of forest combustion management in the agriculture and plantation sectors. The initiative to create the Cross-Border Haze Act should be established by the affected countries such as Singapore, Philippines, Thailand, and Timor-Leste apart from Malaysia and Indonesia. Yet, Singapore has already had a Cross-Border Haze Pollution Act in 2014, which empowers the court to take legal action against an entity or a company that causes the problem of haze in the country, including companies that are not registered in Singapore and operate abroad. Other Asian countries may adapt this act and to tailor them in the context of their respective countries. The provision of this act will empower the courts in the country concerned to punish parties with overseas farms that cause haze to be judged in the country.